It means a lot. I think it's going to continue to be more rare and rare that, guys have long stints in cities, especially from the team that drafted you. So, it's something I don't take lightly. It's something that I felt like built from the ground up. So, this is my home now.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it. You go anywhere in the city, there's just Booker jerseys everywhere. There's such, I think, just a mutual. I feel like Devin gives a lot to the city, gives a lot, on the court, and I think the city sees it, appreciates it. There's a real connection. I think there's appreciation. He's been here through a lot of things. Anytime you get drafted somewhere and you stay and you have success and you become a leader, I think that city always appreciates it.
He means everything to the city, and the city means everything to him. It's just a perfect marriage. It's seeing somebody from 18, 19 years old up until young vet, young OG at 28 years old, So you think of Phoenix, you think of Book, you think of Phoenix. It's just a perfect match, and he's the perfect person to be the face of the franchise and lead them in all these statistical categories. He's been a staple here for such a long time, and I know it's going to be. I feel like he got 12 more years to play, and I put him at 22 years, 40 years old. But that's how much faith I got in his game and his growth, and I know he loves being here in Phoenix.
When things were going tough, I think the city was still rallying behind me and giving me the confidence and allowing me to grow, play through mistakes, and still have my back. Even when we were losing games, everybody still saw the potential in me, and, it meant a lot.
It's a special thing for sure, man. When you're in one place for a long time, your whole career, that's a blessing, man. Like, you don't take that for granted, speaks volumes of the organization and the city, supporting you, investing in you, and a testament to who he is as a player, taking on that challenge of leading the organization and being a franchise guy. So I'm super happy for him, proud of him. That's something nobody can ever take away, and it's only one of 30 that have, that next to their name. So that's an awesome thing to see.
I could tell when I first got here that the city loves him. I feel like he's a big part of Phoenix, and I think the city, everything around Phoenix, the Arizona area, truly embraces him. So it's really cool to see, and that'll be a cool moment, a cool day when he does it.
It's rare, and I think when you come across them, you appreciate them. Just like the fans. I think the fans have a great appreciation for Book. When you get to be, around and coach somebody like Book every day, a Tim Duncan, a Giannis, those guys that are drafted and stay with teams and have success and are great players and great people. I think we're all blessed to have, a Book in our life. And, as a coach, I feel that way for sure.
Teams see how, especially fans, they see how hard that you work and how invested you are in the team. And even take it a step further, once you get involved in the community, that's just kind of the icing on the cake too, So I'm sure Book has done that for his 10 years of being here. And it's just going to continue to grow. He is this fan base, so I know what that feels like, and it's an awesome thing to have because not every player is granted that, and so we definitely take pride in it when we have that opportunity.
My first year, I knew it was something, I knew the fan base was here. They always had the mural down at, here, it used to be U.S. Airways Center. When I was first here, like the mural of '93 when they, had their early parade and how many people were out there. So, I know the Phoenix Suns is, Arizona's baby. I feel like the only sports team besides the Mercury that has Phoenix in the name. So it's been an honor to be here.
What he means to the city, it's been fun for me to see it and feel it. It's a two-way thing. I think he cares a lot about the city and gives back, and they give it to him. And I think there's just a lot of appreciation for Devin and for the city and for the fans.
I've seen the whole city develop at the same time. You can drive down the street and I remember when that was a warehouse. I remember when that was an office building, and it's crazy. 10 years in now, the city continues to grow, but we need to keep these people out. I think everybody from California is trying to come over now, and everyone's raising up the prices.
This is his city. this is his city. You know, I've seen it since I got here day one. It's just, you know, they always are gelling around Booker, and you know, I can tell from the person he is on and off the floor, he's a great guy. So I'm very happy for him. I can't wait till he hits it, and I know his fan base will be very excited when he gets that.